The Department of Homeland Security is pressing Congress for more powers to stop malicious drones that could threaten the United States. Intelligence officials are increasingly concerned about the use of drones by terrorists and drug cartels. Only on CBS This Morning, Jeff Pegues got rare access to some drones in action at a Customs and Border Protection facility in Tucson, Arizona.
This is one of the drones that CBP uses to fly along the U.S.-Mexico border. And when they put this up in the sky, they're using it to look for people who are attempting to cross the border illegally. But they're also looking for drones used by drug cartels to surveil law enforcement. But according to U.S. officials, there's another looming threat out there, and that's the threat of terrorist organizations potentially using drones to target the U.S. High on a hill overlooking the vast U.S.-Mexico border, a team of Customs and Border Patrol agents is putting together a high-tech drone designed to scan the terrain. It's looking for illegal activity. And now law enforcement is concerned bad actors will use their own drones to target the U.S. Look around out here. The U.S.-Mexico border is wide open for the use of drones, some maliciously, and that's what U.S. officials are really concerned about, that a terrorist organization could take advantage of that. We walked part of the border with DHS's top intelligence official, David Glawy, and Customs and Border Patrol Chief, Rodolfo Karish.
You want to move people, narcotics, God forbid, weapons of mass destruction, or anything else over the border. You have a surveillance location that can be now automated with drones at a very inexpensive cost by organizations outside of the United States.
What was impossible for terrorist organizations is now possible. ISIS has perfected drone use to drop precision bombs on their enemies. And in Venezuela this summer, as President Nicolas Maduro gave a speech at a military event, drones dropped explosives within striking distance of the podium.
Anytime drones are used for an attack, what appears to have been an assassination attempt, it's gravely concerning.
Glawy took us to the command center where they watch for drones approaching the border.
What you're seeing here is primarily the Tucson area, but
he says what concerns him the most is a weaponized drone threatening the Super Bowl or even the White House, where a harmless drone landed in 2015. Right now, no law enforcement organization in the U.S. can legally jam or shoot down drones. You want to take control of these things and bring them down if you have to, or surveil them?
I think we want the opportunity to have all tools in the toolbox for our law enforcement officers. To identify good from bad is a key component.
DHS wants Congress to give it the power to redirect, disable, disrupt control of, seize, or confiscate without prior consent a drone that poses a threat. A Senate committee approved legislation over the summer. But the bill is now stalled, with civil liberties organizations saying that there is too much room for error.
It's a problem because it means that DHS can shoot a drone out of the air or seize it. And they can do so without ever having a judge look at their actions and determine if they were right.
Glawy says action is needed now.
This threat is upon us today. I wake up in the morning and night just hoping we don't have an attack.
Border Patrol's Rodolfo Karish says drones they've seen along the border are already capable of carrying weapons.
There are drones now that have the ability to carry up to 300 pounds, if not more, of a payload. So that is a significant risk for law enforcement officers and agents in this country.
But today, federal agents can only track a drone and try to catch it when it lands. After that, there is little else that they can legally do. Secret Service officials would not get into what they would do if a potentially threatening drone approached the White House. What U.S. officials will tell you privately is that they have the capability to jam a drone or take it down altogether. They will also tell you that the technology with drones is evolving rapidly, but the laws are not. Jeff Pegues, CBS News, Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, drones are used for so many good things, beautiful pictures, protection, but there's also another scary side, too, that you got to be aware of.
Yeah, it's been a big deal over in Afghanistan and Iraq, too. It's very dangerous.
More work to do there.